Hello guys and welcome back to this channel. So as you can see, my first TP just got hit with the 714 method. Now this right here is my entry, right? This right here is my entry for with the 714 method. Now you're probably wondering why I'm entering into the trade up high here. So first of all, the main reason is I wasn't really going to trade today. Trust me, I wasn't going to trade the 714 method. I was already in a trade right here. This trade, it was a marvelous trade. It made me over 27 or 28k. I did not really calculate it. I had to close it very fast because we were retracing back down, right? So obviously it was because of that trade. I did not really want to trade the 714 method, but this was just too smooth, right? As you can see, it was just too smooth when price came all the way back down to the what other block right here. Now initially I actually thought price was going to start reversing from this fair value gap, but it went through it, came back down to the other block and start pushing all the way up. Now the reason why I did not actually even venture to enter into a trade around this range was because when you look at the 714 method, we have something that looked like a V trend, right? So push all the way up, came back down to that same range and closed. Just that sellers actually won that trend, so it was kind of in a sell trend. So you should have been looking for buy, and it was also going to be confusing as to what you should do. So despite all these things, you should have just waited and see a reaction from the fair value gap right here or the other block right here, so that you can now execute. Now with this massive bullish what engulfing candle, you could have entered into your trade. Sorry, with this massive bullish candle, because that's not a bullish engulfing candle, but with this massive bullish candle, you could have entered into your trade, or with this right here. So I waited to see a reaction around this highs right here because price had already taken me out around the zone. So when we came back to it, I can see a rejection happening. Price went all the way up. When it started to reject back down again, I had to go to a 1 minute time frame to actually find my demand zone, execute my trade, and put my stop loss just below that demand zone, right? Very simple, and that was it. So as you can see, sometimes it doesn't really matter whether you've gotten into the trade at the exact point of the 714 method, which I think is taking a lot of you guys out and blowing your account. So most of the times, just analyze it, understand where the 714 method is going to reverse. When it starts to reverse, wait for a much more serious confirmation, then execute your trade, just like I waited right here. Now I don't really mind price pushing all the way back to this stop loss again. I was already in this massive trade and it was quite perfect, right? Now the strategy I used to execute this trade, I'm actually making a video on it. It's a very simple strategy. Try your best and turn on your notification bells so that in any case I release the video on that strategy, you can equally learn that as well. I've told you guys, I'll teach you guys a lot of strategies because not all of you guys can understand the 714 method, right? Not all of you guys can understand it. So obviously you have to have alternatives, but so far so good. This is what the trend is actually looking at. This is what we are looking at. You can see for sure that price has taken out this high right here. As you can see, price just took out that high. Now we can equally just continue pushing. Price might want to come all the way up to retest this zone before rejecting. As you can see, that right there is a massive trend line. It will take a couple of days if price actually want to retest that trend line, but so far so good. This is a major resistance zone. If price couldn't take out this level, probably just wake all the way down, but I'm already good, right? I'm already good. If you actually want to see how this 714 method worked yesterday as well, because yesterday's trade was quite very stressful. I did make a lot of profits from it, but it was very stressful. So if you want to check it out, try best and click on this video. That's yesterday's 714 method. Trust me, it was super stressful.